This is a true story that happened in the United States of America. A nice waitress named Maria was working in a big restaurant in Texas. One day, a poor man entered the restaurant. Her colleagues were looking at him with disgust because of his ugly appearance. As soon as the man sat in one of the seats, her colleagues started complaining and opposing his presence in the place. Maria greeted the old man with a gentle smile as if he were a regular customer and said to him, "My name is Maria. If you want anything, I am here to serve you." The old man felt an inner joy because of the girl's kind treatment of him, and thanked her very much because she treated him as a human being, not as a beggar. The manager of the restaurant warned Maria and told her that if the beggar does not pay for the food, it would be deducted from her salary. Maria agreed and offered the old man the food he requested and said to him, "Do not care about the money for the food. This food is a gift from the restaurant on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of its founding." After the old man had eaten, he thanked Maria very much and then left the place in a happy state. After that, Maria hurried to clean the table and found a message left by the old man saying, "Dear Maria, thank you very much for your kind treatment. I am the owner of the restaurant, but I disguised myself as a beggar to see how the staff treat poor customers. This is my approval to upgrade you, as you will be the manager of the restaurant. Congratulations on your new position."
6 months ago, my neighbor asked me for the Wi-Fi password. I gave it to him because it didn't cost me anything, and because I got along with him. Yesterday, I was walking home, and he was at the door. I stopped to talk a bit as usual, and he happily told me he now had Netflix. At that, I jokingly said, "I work hard, barely have time to watch TV, but it's great. If you could lend me your password to watch some shows, I'd appreciate it." A voice was heard in the distance. It was his wife, sitting in the car. "We can't give it to him because I'm the one who pays and I can't share it." The most total silence reigned. The man apologized, subheading. I said there was no problem. We kept talking about other things. As they went in, he stayed out doing his stuff. Shortly thereafter, his wife came out to call him. She seemed very nervous, said the television wasn't working. My neighbor came into the house. I looked out the window. After a few minutes, he and his wife came to call me and told me the Wi-Fi wasn't working, that the password wasn't going in. I looked at them and said, "I changed my password because it's me paying and I can't share it." The wife turned red and tried to say something, but I said, "Ma'am, I have my network and you have your Netflix. Everything is fine. Everyone is happy." They turned around and left, closing the door. They never spoke to me again. Here's the lesson I learned from it. Friendship must be mutual. Love must be mutual. Affection must be mutual. Sharing must be mutual.
The young man asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, how did you live in the past without technology, without computers, without drones, without bitcoins, without internet connection, without TVs, without air conditioners, without cars, without mobile phones?" Grandpa answered, "Just as your generation lives today. No prayers, no compassion, no respect, no GMRC, no real education, poor personality. There is no human kindness. There is no shame. There is no modesty. There is no honesty. We, the people born between the years 1930 to 1980, were the blessed ones. Our lives are a living proof. While playing and riding a bike, we have never worn a helmet. After school, we did our homework ourselves, and we always played in meadows until sunset. We played with real friends, not virtual friends. If we were thirsty, we would drink from the fountain, from the waterfall's faucet water, not mineral water. We never worried and get sick even as we shared the same cup or plate with our friends. We never gained weight by eating bread and pasta every day. Nothing happened to our feet despite walking barefoot. We never used food supplements to stay healthy. We used to make our own toys and play with them. Our parents were not rich. They gave us love, not material gifts. We never had a cell phone, DVD, PSP, game console, Xbox, video games, PC, laptop, internet chat, but we had true friends. We visited our friends without being invited and shared and enjoyed the food with their family. Parents lived nearby to take advantage of family time. We may have had black and white photos, but you can find colorful memories in these photos. We are a unique and the most understanding generation because we are the last generation that listened to their parents, and we are also the first ones who are forced to listen to their children. We are limited edition. Take advantage of us. Learn from us. We are a treasure destined to disappear soon.
A husband said to his wife, I miss my family. I hope you will prepare lunch tomorrow so I can invite them. It's been a while. The wife said with a sigh, God willing, it will be good. The husband said, okay, I will invite them. The next morning, the husband went to work, and at 1 o'clock he came home and said to his wife, did you cook lunch? My family will come in an hour. I did not cook because your family are not strangers. They can eat what is in the house, said the wife. The husband was furious. God forgive you. Why didn't you tell me yesterday that you won't cook and they will soon be arriving? What will I do? The wife said, call them and apologize to them. After all, they are not strangers. The husband left the house upset, and after a few minutes there was a knock on the door. The wife got up, opened the door, and was surprised to see her family, brothers, sisters, and children. Her father asked her, where is your husband? She said to him, he left a while ago. Her father said, yesterday your husband invited us for lunch. Is it possible for him to invite us and leave the house? The wife was stunned by the news and began rubbing her hands, puzzled that the food in the house was not befitting for her family. She called her husband and said to him, why didn't you tell me that you intended to invite my family for lunch? He said to her, my family and your family, there is no difference. She said to him, please bring ready-made food with you when coming. There is no food at home. The husband said, I am very far from home and your family are not strangers. Feed them from the food in the house as you wanted to feed my family. Morals of the story. Treating both sides of the family with equal consideration and respect is important for a harmonious marital relationship.